come to your mat, and we're just going to sit cross-legged position. Nice and tall, hips behind you. Hello, welcome. Let your shoulders relax. Spine nice and tall. Try to remove the rounding from the spine, so not rounding forward, but lifting up, lengthening through the crown of the head. Just let your eyes relax, shoulders relax. Bring your arms over your head sideways on an inhale, arms up. Exhale, just let it go, arms by your side. Inhale, arms up. Stretch the fingertips, lengthen to the ceiling, belly in. Exhale, release. As your arms go out wide, palms spread, inhale, arms up. Open, stretch to the webbing of the palms, stretch the fingertips up, belly in, shoulders stay relaxed. Exhale, release. Let's do two more. Inhale, arms up. Bring in the energy around you. Stretch fingertips up, shoulders down. Exhale, release. Inhale, deepest breath, arms up. Lengthen through the fingertips here. Let's drop the right arm down and stretch right. Fingertips all the way over, belly in. Try to keep the left hip grounded and bring the gaze to the ceiling. Come back to center, both arms up. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, left hand drops. Right fingertips stretch over. Try to keep your right hip grounded. And bring your gaze up. And all the way back to center. We're just going to gently fold forward, just lengthen forward. Hands can come to the floor. You can change the legs to lotus if you would like, but just a small stretch here, just lengthening through the spine, feeling the stretch in the low back, top of the hips. And then let's just walk hands back up. Turn to the mat, tabletop position. Sometimes I like to get right into things and then we'll come to the stretch. So that's what we're going to do today. So tabletop position, go ahead and round your toes and stretch the hips up and back for down dog. So your first down dog, go ahead and stretch out of the shoulder blades. Hips high. See how connected the heels can get to the mat. Maybe not so much this first one. Pull the belly in and lengthen. Let's start paddling the feet, moving your hips, feeling into the low back, into your hamstrings. Feel how heavy you are in the shoulders. Press the floor away from you with your palms and make yourself light. Keep your belly pulled in. And let's come back to stillness. Hips go up. Stretch your right foot back and up, so 3-point lengthen here. So here I want you to have a pointed toe. Point your toes and stretch the toes to the wall behind you. Keep your belly in. Bring your right foot down, left leg stretches up and back. Point through the toes. Try to touch the wall behind you. Keep the belly pulled in. And left leg, bring it down. We're going to go back to the 3-point right side. Right leg stretches up. Now flex the foot. So heel stretches you back. Feel the difference the point or the flex make. Push the heel back, belly in. Right leg down. We're going left leg 3-point. Stretch it up and back. Flex the foot. Make sure your left hip point stays turned towards the floor. And feel the stretch. Both feet down. We're just going to look forward and walk gently to the top of your mat and forward fold. Upper body on thighs. So let's heel toe the feet, hip distance apart. Let's just walk the hands over to the right. You can bend the left knee if you need to. Then let's walk back to center. Lengthen through the crown of the head as you go through the center, and then upper body back off thighs. Let's walk left. Do the left knee if you need to. And let's come back to center, lengthen halfway, flat back. Let's go ahead and plant the palms. We're going to come to our high plank. Right foot steps back, left foot steps back. Hold it here. Belly in, shoulders away from your ears. Crown of the head stretches forward. So we're going to tap knees. Right knee tap, left knee tap. Alternate, right knee tap, belly in. Left knee tap. Right knee and left. Two more, just right. And left side plank, open right. Stack the feet or stagger right foot in front of left. Make sure one straight line, hips not too high. Make sure that the body is nice and firm and straight. Fingertips stretch you up. Try to keep light on that left wrist. Very gentle, just step your left foot behind you, right foot behind you, and just barely lift those hips up. We're just getting started. Hips go up. Head relaxes back. Fingertips stretch you to the sky. We're going to come back. Bring your right foot all the way outside of your right hand. Left knee comes down. Stretch forward for your lizard here. Chest stays up. Push the pubic bone forward. Tilt it a little bit, that hip rotation towards the right heel forward as you sink lower. Chest stays lifted. Right hand comes to right knee, press the knee away from you. As you open and twist right, look to the ceiling. Both hands come back down. We're going to 3-point. Round your back toes, lift off the leg. Left leg stretches up and back. Our right leg stretches up and back, apologies. Step forward, meet at the top. Both toes and heels touch. Upper body folds on thighs. Lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Right leg steps back. Left foot steps back, back to your high plank. We're tapping knees, right knee down. Left knee. Right knee down, left knee. Twice more, right knee, belly in, left knee. Both come up, high plank, let's open left. Stack the feet, stagger the feet. Fingertips stretch you up. Stay light in the right hand as the fingertips stretch you. From here, we drop that left foot behind us, hip rise. Relax your head. Let's come back to plank, go into 3-point, stretch it back. And left foot steps all the way over, outside left hand, right knee comes down. Hips forward. So here you are, lizard. Push your pubic bone forward, chest stays up. So try to really scoop your pelvis forward towards the hands. Left knee on, left hand on left knee, and let's open left. Keep your hips forward as you look to the ceiling. Both hands come down, let's go 3-point, left leg stretches back and up. Look forward, step forward, both feet meet at the top, upper body folds on thighs. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Let's inhale, arms all the way up. Meet at the top. Palms together, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms out and up. Spread arms wide. Fingertips up. Pubic bone pulls forward. Stretch. Then the knees. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway, flat back. Step or hop. We'll go through our first vinyasa. So right foot back, left foot back, or just hop back through your chaturanga. And everybody, up dog or cobra, and meet in down dog. Good. Right leg stretches up and back. Stretch. Bring your right foot all the way forward. So now high lunge here. Bring your arms up, crescent. And now we're going to stay here for just a moment, holding that back leg steady. Make sure thighs contracted. We're going to tap the left knee for 5. Hold it here for just a moment. Let's go down 1 and 2, 3 more, 4 and 5. Stay here, crescent. Left hand comes down, revolve, side angle. Right fingertips stretch up. Keep light, belly in. From here, opening warrior 2, left side. So my back is towards you, right knee's in front, sink low. Really sink those hips. So pubic bone, now we're pushing to the left as the sink hips. Keep your hips open, so right knee back a little bit more, chest stays high. And let's go all the way down. We're going to 3-point, right leg stretches up and back. Right foot steps outside of right hand, lizard. Left knee down, let's open right. Back to center, back to 3-point, both hands down, right leg stretches up and back. Right foot steps forward, left foot steps forward, fold upper thighs, inhale, lift halfway, flat back, exhale, fold. We're just stepping back, right foot, high lunge. Inhale, arms up, crescent. Stay here. Make sure that that back leg is solid. And we're tapping for 5, right knee down, 1, 2, 3 more, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it. Right hand comes down, left arm up, revolve, side angle. Keep the belly in, stretch the crown of your head. From here, we're opening warrior 2, all the way up. Open to the right, left knee forward, sink the hips low. Chest stays up, pubic bone forward, sink thigh. Try to get more parallel. Chest stays up. Open those hips. Let's round all the way down, 3-point, left leg stretches up and back. Stepping over to the left for lizard. Right knee comes down, and we're opening left. So left hand to knee, and look to the ceiling. We're going back to our 3-point, left leg stretches up and back. Step forward, right foot meets at the top, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Go through your vinyasa, step or jump, and meet in down dog. Right leg stretches up and back. So then let's now bend the knee and open hips right. So you've got that flexed foot. Opening hips, belly in. Let's look forward. We step all the way forward. Inhale, arms up, crescent. Stay here. We have 4 taps. Down, left knee. 3, 2, 1 more. And up. Stay here for your crescent. Left hand comes down, revolve. Right fingertips up. We're opening warrior 2. Sink deeper every time in your warrior 2. Hips low. So we're opening hips here. Right knee comes back, and we're pushing hips forward. Chest up. Left leg, bring it in a little bit. Straighten that front leg. Triangle. Stretch left fingertips up. Hips still pushing forward. Not forward towards right leg, forward to left side wall. Stretch up. Both hands come down. Back foot angles in maybe a little bit more. Both legs straight. Left hip down, stomach in with a straight spine. I want you to stretch the chest towards your toes. So lengthen forward here. Keep your left hand down, open right, revolve triangle. Try to keep that left hip down. Both hands down, frame the foot. Come back to your high plank. We're opening right, stack the feet. Stagger the feet if you need to, belly in. Right foot steps back, lift hips high. Both hands down, come to your 3-point. Right leg steps outside of right hand, bring left knee down, lizard. Right hand to knee, open right. Both hands down, 3-point, right leg stretches up and back. Step forward, meet at the top, upper body folds on thighs. Inhale, lengthen halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold, palms to the mat, right leg steps back. So left leg in front. Inhale, arms up. Crescent. We're tapping that back knee for 4. Knee, 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay here. Right leg, right hand down, open left. Fingertips stretch high. From here, warrior 2. Inhale, arms up, open right. Sink deep into that front knee. Chest stays up. See if you can get lower. Opening hips. Push hips forward. More in that right hip. Right knee comes down, chest up. We're bringing right foot in a little bit and straighten front leg triangle. Right fingertips stretch up. Again, push hips forward. Both hands down. Bringing your right foot in a little more if you need to, or angle a little more. We're bringing the right hip forward. Straighten the spine, so lengthen. Exhale. Chest stretches down to toes. So palm on the floor, right hand, left hand comes up, revolve triangle. We're stepping back into our high plank, both hands down. High plank here, we open left. Stack the feet or stagger. Left foot drops behind, hips go high. Come back to your 3-point, left leg stretches up and back. Bend the knee, open left. Look forward, step all the way forward, knee at the top, upper body on thighs. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Exhale, go through your vinyasa. And knee in down dog. Awesome, so stretch hips up and back, belly stays in. We're gonna come to our first child's pose. Knees wide, big toes touch. So right here, hips back, lengthen, no rounding through that spine, stretch forward. So many times we'll start here in our child's pose. Sometimes I like to take you through some things and then get in your child's pose. Child's pose has a purpose, several purposes. It's a great important posture. So here, it's a great place to find your breath and to rest, but it's also a great place to find space, making it more of an active posture, stretching hips forward. So make sure your hips are up a little bit towards the ceiling as the upper body arms lengthen forward, and as the spine stretches, hips go back and arms stretch long. You're stretching out of your shoulder blades. Keep the chin forward, hips more back to your heels. See if you can't wrap those armpits a little bit more towards your face, keeping the upper back open and allowing the shoulder blades to stretch even more forward. Let's walk hands over to the right. You can even walk off of your mat. Left hip stays down. Deep breath, breathe to the left side body. Exhale, release, hip more to heel. Let's walk back to center, stretch forward first, and all the way over to the left. Walking off the mat if you like. Bringing your right hip back down, stay on the heel, breathe. And come back to center. Stretch forward. Walk your hands back. We're going to come back to our tabletop position. Stretch your right leg back to the back wall. Pointed toes, lengthen. Belly stays in. Create space, crown of the head all the way down to the right toes. Hold it. We're pulling knee to nose. Belly in, knee to nose. Hold it right there for your grounded cheetah. Pull the belly in. Maybe you get a cramp. Right leg extends. We're doing it again. Knee to nose. Pull it in. Hold it. And extend. Right leg goes back. Let's go left elbow, knee to elbow. Pull it in. So your right oblique is working here. Pull it. And extend. We're going back to left elbow. Feel that right oblique. And extend. Let's go right elbow. And extend. So if we're working on arm balances, try to get that knee up to your bicep muscle. Maybe even closer to the shoulder. Pulling that low belly in. Making yourself wide and extend. Let's go one more time, nose. Pull the low belly in. Belly button to spine, extend. Left elbow, right oblique. Pull it in. Extend. And right elbow. Round your back toes, 3-point, right leg stretches up and back. Bend the knee, open right. Look forward, step forward, inhale, arms up, crescent. We're back at the top. We're bending that left knee for 3 taps. Tap down 1, 2, 3, hold it here. Left hand comes down, open right, fingertips up, revolve side angle. Pull the belly in. From here, warrior 2, inhale, open. Sink deeper in the right knee. Pull your pubic bone forward as the right knee opens, sink low. We're coming into triangle. Step left foot forward, straighten front leg, right hand down to shin. Fingertips up. Let's bring it forward. Straighten the spine, lengthen, and stretch chest to toes. Keep your left hip down. Left hand inside right foot, open, revolve, triangle. Fingertips up. Both hands frame the foot, going back to our high plank. Stay here. Let's open right. Drop right foot behind you, hips go up. Maybe fingertips stretch behind you now. Keep your head relaxed. And let's come back through. 3-point inhale, right leg up. Stepping forward for your lizard outside of right hand. Left knee comes down. Push the right knee away from you, and there's your twist. Peel the pubic bone forward towards the heel. Chest stays up. Both hands down, round your back foot, 3-point, right leg stretches up and back. Step forward, meet at the top, upper body fold on thighs. Inhale, lengthen halfway flat back. Exhale, fold. Right leg steps back. Here's your high lunge. Inhale, arms up. Crescent. So we're tapping 3 on the right. Knee goes down for 1, 2, 3. Hold it here. Right hand goes down. Revolve side angle. Left fingertips up. Here we're opening warrior 2. All the way back. Left knee's in front. Sink low in that knee. Again, push your hips a little forward. Left knee opens, keep spine tall. Bringing right foot in a little, straighten that front leg, triangle. Both hands come down. Step the foot in more if you need to, or angle the back foot. We're spine straight here, right hip forward, stomach and lengthen chest to toes. Flat back, lengthen it down. Right hand comes inside foot. Let's revolve triangle, left fingertips up. Both hands frame the foot, note your high plank, and we're open left. Stack or stagger feet. Left leg sits behind you, hips go high. Now left fingertips can stretch all the way behind you. Relax your head. Let's come back to center. Now 3-point left leg stretches up and back. Let's bend the heel, bend the knee, open the knee left. Look forward, all the way forward for your lizard. Left foot outside the hand, right knee down. Hips forward, hand to left knee and twist left. Pubic bone forward towards your heel. Twist. Back down, 3-point, left leg stretches up and back. Let's step forward, both feet meet at the top, fold upper body on thigh, going through our vinyasa. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Exhale, plant the palms and meet in down dog. All right, back to your child's pose. Open knees wide, big toes touch, sink deeper in the hips. So again, child's pose is opening the hips, stretching the hips, and opening the low back. Arms stretch forward. Pull the hands in. We're back to our tabletop position. We're going to the left-hand side. Left leg stretches back. Nice long line through the crown of your head, all the way through your toes. We're bringing knee to nose, grounded cheetah here. Hold it in. And extend. Knee to nose, hold it in. And extend, right elbow, left oblique, pull it in. Feel that left oblique work. And extend, right elbow, hold it, left oblique. And extend, now left elbow. So go higher than the elbow if you can. Again, this is going to help you with some arm balancing. Hold it in, belly to spine. Extend, one more left side. Hold it. And extend. We're going back to nose, one each time. Pull it in. And extend, right elbow. There's that left oblique, feel it. And extend, left elbow. Hold it, go toward the shoulder more if you can. And extend, round your right toes, 3-point. Look forward, step all the way forward. Meet at the top, upper body on thighs. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms all the way up. Pubic bone forward, palms together, hands to heart center. I'm checking in with you guys. Give me a little thumbs up by your thigh if you're good. Everybody's awesome. Woo! Let's keep moving on. Brittany's rocking it out. All right, sister, let's go. You guys hang in there. Palms together. Inhale, arms all the way up. Pubic bone pulls forward, lengthen, stretch. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold, plant the palms, meet me in down dog. Go through your vinyasa. Down dog. Right leg stretches up and back. Flex the heel, bend the knee, and open right. You have an option that you can go flip this dog if you'd like to. Otherwise, just keep the hip open as the heel falls behind you. Totally up to you. Good job. I see some flipping. Good stuff. We're going to step right foot all the way forward, so come back through. Here we are in our lunge. Inhale, arms up, crescent. Stay here. We have 2 taps, left knee. Let's do it. Knee tap 1 and 2. Hold it here, your crescent. Let's add a twist. Palms together, hands to heart center. And twist right, elbow to knee. Stay high on that back toe. Come to the left knee if you need to. Try to stay up. Make sure the thighs contracted, belly in, and twist. Let's come back to center. Left hand comes down, we open right. Revolve side angle, belly in. From here, we're opening warrior 2, all the way open. Sink deep into that knee. We're working these hips, working these thighs. Push the pubic bone forward, right knee back more, chest stays up. We're bringing it in for triangle. Back foot comes in a little bit more, straighten that front leg, and arm, left arm up. Belly in, crown of the head stretches long. Let's bring both hands down, straighten the spine, left foot can come in a little bit, belly in, lengthen chest to toes. Feel more stretch right underneath that right leg. Stretch the chest down. More weight forward into that front leg so you feel even more extension, more stretch. Left hand stays inside the right foot, right arm stretches up, revolve triangle. Belly in. From here we go to our plank. Step back, high plank, and we open right. Stagger or stack feet. Right foot steps behind you, lift those hips. Right fingertips stretch back, relax your head. Coming back through, 3-point. Right leg stretches up and back. So come all the way to the right hand side of the foot, but keep your left knee up this time. You can bring it down if you would like to. Left palm stays on the floor, still right hand to knee, and let's twist. So we've been bringing that left knee down for that low lizard. So now we want to stay high and twist. Both hands down, right leg stretches back and up. Lengthen. Right foot steps all the way forward. Meet at the top, upper body fold on thighs. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. We're going right leg stepping back. Left foot stays in front. Inhale, arms up, crescent. Sink low. We're adding the twist. No, we're not. We're tapping that knee first 2 times. Right knee goes down and up. Once more down and up. Hold it here. Now let's add that twist. Palms together, hands to heart center. Let's twist left, right elbow to knee. Keep the right leg up if you can as you twist. Higher on the toes. Again, pubic bone a little bit towards your left heel. Stretch to the crown of your head and twist. Let's come back to center. Right hand down, revolve side angle, stretch the fingertips up. We're opening warrior 2. Open up. Sink deep. Deeper than before. Left knee, pull it back. Pull it to the left. As you sink deeper, hips go forward, chest stays high. Bring that right foot in. Right leg, left leg straight and triangle. Right fingertips stretch up. Stretch out of the crown of the head. Let's bring both hands down. Bring the right foot in a little bit. Stomach in, stretch, flat back, straight spine, lengthen chest to toes. Right hand stays down, open left, revolve triangle. Let's come back to our plank. Left leg steps back, we're opening left, stagger or stack feet. Let your left foot drop behind you, hips rise high. Let's go back to our 3-point. Left leg stretches up and back. We're going to open this hip. So bend the knee and open. Here's your opportunity to flip your dog if you would like to. Otherwise, keep opening through that left hip. Heel gets heavy behind you.
Good, I've got some flippers. Awesome. Let's come back to center. So you're in your 3-point. We're going left hand side, left foot steps outside of the hand. Keep high on the back toes now. Bring the knee down if you need to. Left hand to knee, and we're twisting. So get familiar with that step forward. As we did our conditioning a little while ago, for our arm balance, we're going to come back and we're going to fly that lizard. So let's bring both hands down. 3-point, left leg stretches up and back. Not just yet. Right now we go to the top. Toes and heels tucked, upper body's on thighs. Inhale, lift halfway flat back. We're going through our vinyasa. Exhale, fold, plant your palms, and let's meet in down dog. Excellent. Now we're back to our child's pose. Sink your hips and stretch. Okie dokie. So bring your hands back into your tabletop. As we did before, we did the conditioning with the knee to nose, knee to elbow, knee to opposite elbow. You have an option. You can stay on your hands and knees and do that. And quite frankly, you might be able to tap into some abdominal strength staying in the tabletop position, or bring yourself up and we'll do it from a plank position. Totally up to you. Sometimes you can get deeper by staying on the knees. You just really want to tap into that core. So if you're in a high plank, right knee to nose. Pull the belly in. Keep shoulders over wrist. We're holding it. Extend right leg. Keep it up. Stay in a plank. We're not in a 3-point dog. Knee to nose. Woo! Right leg back. Stretch it. We're going to left elbow. Right oblique here. I feel mine. And extend. Remember, stay in the plank. Knee to elbow. And extend. We're going right elbow. So right here, maybe higher to the shoulder. Keep the belly in. Holy smokes, my right oblique. Let's stretch it out. One more time, elbow. We're on right side. Right knee back. We're going knee to nose. Once each thing. Extend. Again, you can come to that left knee. Left elbow. And extend. Right elbow. 3-point. All the way back up. My right oblique is saying, lady, you're crazy. Let's bend that knee, open hip right. Flip the dog again if you'd like to. If you flipped, come on back, find your 3-point. And we're back at the top. Right foot steps forward. Inhale, arms up, high lunge. We got one knee tap. Bring it down one and up. Let's add that spine twist. Palms together, hands to heart center. And we twist right, left knee to thigh. Belly in, twist. Back to center. Lower left hand down, right arm up. Revolve side angle. From here, we're going to warrior 2. All the way up, right knee's in front. Sink low. More into the hips. So again, right knee is opening here. Pull your pubic bone over towards the way that your body is opening. Push the hips that way as your right knee goes to the right. Bring your left foot in. Straighten that front leg, triangle. Left fingertip stretch up. Try to find more twist and more space, more length every time. Let's bring both hands down. We're stretching spine. Left foot can angle in a little more. Stomach can stretch, chest lower. Stretch towards the toes. Even more this time. From here, we're going to our high plank. Palms to the floor. High plank, open right. Stagger or stack feet. Now, anything you need to do with that top leg here before we step it back, you can go ahead. Otherwise, right foot steps back, lift hips high, fingertips point behind you. Head relaxes back. And come back through, right leg. Stretch it up and back. And we're going to step outside of right hand. You can fly your lizard right here. Bringing right thigh on top of right elbow, stretch in opposite directions. You can just keep grounding that foot, right hand on the right knee as you twist. That's some lovely fly in there, ladies. Beautiful. Excellent. Once you've done that, come back to your 3-point. That was awesome. Look forward, let's step forward. We're meeting at the top. Upper body folds on thighs. Inhale, lengthen halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. We're stepping back with the right leg. Now left leg's in front. We're inhale, crescent. Stay here, hold it. We're just on the other side, going through. Right knee taps down 1. And hold it. Let's add our twist. Palms together, hands to heart center, twist left. Right elbow to outside thigh. Push, twist, find more space, create this twist, the stretch. Back to center. Right hand comes down, open left. Revolve side angle. Still stretching all the way, beautiful. Pull your pubic bone a little forward towards the heel, but keep that right leg straight. Inhale, open, warrior 2. Sink deep. More into the hips. Left knee pulls behind you a little as your pubic bone pulls forward. Chest stays high. Let's bring that right leg in. Front leg straightens and go to your triangle. Right hand stretching up. Both hands come down. Right foot turns in and comes in a little bit with the flat spine. Nice straight stretching through your spine as your chest leads you to toes. Right hand comes inside a foot. Left arm stretches up. Revolve your triangle. We're coming back to our side plank. Both hands down. Left foot steps back. We open left. Stagger or stack feet. Again, anything you need to do with that top leg, you do it. Even binding the toe if that's what's good for you. Left leg steps back. Hips rise high. Relax your head. Alrighty, coming back through. 3-point. Left leg stretches up and back. And here we're going to fly. Step forward with lizard. Or go ahead, fly. You can even ground your right knee. Wherever you are. Give it your all. Awesome. Each side's a little different. Let's go back. 3-point. Left leg stretches up and back. Now let's open hip to your left. Here's your opportunity if you want to flip that dog. Back to 3-point. We're meeting at the top. Both toes and heels touch. Upper body's on thighs. Inhale, lengthen halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Go through your vinyasa. Meet in down dog. All right, so we're on the left-hand side. So come to your child's pose first. Big open knees. Hips sink back. Stretch forward. All right, slide those hands in. Come to your tabletop. Again, your option. Try to do the same thing you did other side, but we're going back to those, that core strengthening here. So, on your hands and knees or in your plank. Keep strong. Not a down dog, not 3-point here. Left leg stretches back, and now knee to nose. Hold it belly in. Extend. Knee to nose, hold it. Extend, right elbow, knee to elbow, working that left oblique, feel it. And extend, right elbow. Extend, left elbow. So when we extend, it's just a plank, not a 3-point. Extend, left elbow. Extend, one more each side, back to nose, hold it. Extend, right elbow. Woo! Extend, left elbow. Maybe higher on the elbow, higher on the arm towards shoulder. And let's go back down, dog. Woo! Stretch the hips back. All righty. Let's go all the way to the top of the mat. Fold upper body on thighs. Heel toe your feet wide. Sink your hips, Malasana. Oh yeah, feels so good. We feeling good? Chest stays up. Try to find a long line from the crown of your head, lengthen through the back of your neck, all the way down. So pulling the hips a little forward, use your elbows to push the inner knees out. Nice long spine. Let's bring the right hand behind you. Keep your chest up and just look over your right shoulder. Bring your left hand over behind you and look over left shoulder. Keep pushing your hips forward. Bring both hands back to center. Bring your hips down to the floor. We're just going to roll knees into chest and bring your body down to the floor. Just a couple stretching things here we're going to do. If you need, I'm going to walk you through either way, but if you need a strap and you're at home, scarf will do, a belt, but if you don't have those right there with you, that's okay. I actually prefer that you try to work it out, stretching what needs to be stretched to get to where we want to go without using a prop. But first we're just going to hold over the right leg and extend your left leg out. So just pull your right knee in towards your right shoulder. And keeping your chin down, try to keep the low back flat. We're going to roll to the left. So right knee comes across you. Let the left hand stay on top of the knee as your right arm extends. You can press that right knee down. Bring your gaze over your right shoulder. And bring your knees back in. Both legs can come up. And then bring your left foot down. So now we're going to hold inside of the right foot. So grab your big toe here if you can. So make a hook with 2 fingers around your big toe. Now this is the part that I was saying, you know, if you needed a strap or something, but really just try to grab that toe, even if you need to bend the knee. Flexing the foot, so really flex. Take your heel and flex. So take it and stretch the heel towards the ceiling. And just make sure your right hip is staying pressed down rather than rolling up. And just keep trying to press through the heel to the ceiling rather than pulling knees so much to nose or even thinking about straightening the leg. Just press heel up. Your left foot stays on the floor. Now we're going to open over to the right, bending the elbow as much as you need to, straightening the arm as much as you need to, depends on flexibility. Just try not to fall over to the right. And as you go, now you can extend your left leg out. If you need more stability, your left arm can stretch out too. Again, try to pull your pubic bone up to the ceiling, lengthening the low back towards the floor, chin to chest. And we don't want to come back up with a straight right leg, so just go ahead, find a bend in the knee, and then you can bring your right leg back into center. Both knees come into your chest. We're going to hold on now to that left leg. So right leg extends, pull your left knee into your left shoulder, chin to your chest, pull the belly in, and try to get low spine flat on the floor. And we're going to roll to the right. Right hand can stay on top of left knee. And your left arm extends. Bring your gaze over the left shoulder. Keep your belly in. And let's go back to center. Both legs can come in now.
your right foot flat on the floor. We're going to straighten the left leg, hold inside at that big toe. So get a good grip with 2 fingers there. Even if you need to bend the knee, we're going to try to keep that left hip down as you take your left heel and just press it up to the ceiling. Left hip presses back to the floor. So the whole foot's super flexed. And now we're going to extend, opening over to the left. Keep the toes high, bending the elbow if you need to. And once you get to where you feel stable, right leg can extend, right arm extends. Keep your chin into your chest and try to keep your back on the floor. Again, we don't want to come up with the straight leg, so just a little bend in that knee and bring yourself back to center. Both legs can come into your chest. Little rounding of the spine, rolling things out there in that low back. So let's do a little bit of an inversion here. So we're going to start with plow, and whatever you have, again, we're going to do whatever you need in your practice. But we're going to start with just hips on the floor, hands behind you. For plow, we're just going to bring the feet right over top of the head. And if you can't do that, you can bring the knees into the chest. You can also, you want to have the legs above the heart. So you can just bring your hands by you and just straighten the legs up. And if you would like, you can roll. I don't necessarily encourage this. Just be careful when you do it. But just sort of get a rolling start with your hands on the floor. And then just maybe those legs roll right over your head. So you're never on the neck. Good job. You're not on the neck. So make sure you're on the top of the shoulders. So as you get here, just legs behind you, you start walking your shoulders underneath your body. That moves you higher toward your neck, but still not on your neck. You want to be really on top of those shoulders. And then clasp the hands behind you if you can. More walking the shoulders underneath your body. Again, not on the neck, on the shoulders, but chin more in the chest. And then you can bring your palms to the low back and extend your legs up, one at a time. Stretching toes up. Again, here we go, pulling that pubic bone towards the top of your head as your toes stretch you high. And then if you want to play with it, you can do that, dropping one leg behind you and the other, or going the opposite direction, doing back bends, whatever feels good. Bring knees to forehead. Keep your belly in the whole time. Try to stay in one line if you can. Straighten those toes up. And then if you can, from here, bring your knees to your forehead. We'll go into death man. So knees to forehead and the knees outside of ears. Again, careful of your neck. You can also always go to happy baby. That's always a nice place to be. Come back through. Legs stretch up. Knees to forehead. And then gently lower legs down. When you come down, squeeze your knees into your chest. And then we can all find happy baby. Grab the outsides of the feet, knees wide. Straighten the legs, hold on to the outsides of the feet if you can, or just stay in happy baby. If you can spread your legs wide, holding onto the pinky side of the feet, try to just bring the toes back towards the floor, pressing the hips down. And then bend the knees as the legs come back in. We'll give ourselves a big squeeze, forehead to the knees. Then we're just going to relax in your final Savasana. Anything here that you need to do, you can go right ahead. Otherwise, just relax here a moment, letting the palms face up. Bring the arms over your head now. Stretch the fingertips behind you. Toes point the opposite direction, chin to chest. Pull the belly in. Maybe low back comes off the floor. Roll to your side. Bring yourself all the way up to a seated position. Spine nice and tall. We're going to bring the arms over our head sideways. Inhale, arms up. Just the way we started. Right arm brings it down. Left arm stretches over. Both arms up. Left arm down. Right arm stretches over. Back to the top. Exhale, release. We're going to do 2 deep inhales. Inhale, arms up. Belly in, shoulders relaxed, stretch. Exhale, release. Once more, inhale, arms up. Bring your palms together, hands to heart center, eyes open. Namaste. Awesome, guys. Hope you had a good